Over 600,000 COVID-19 vaccines have been administered in Trinidad and Tobago. In its clinical update on Thursday, the Ministry of Health said, as at 4 p.m., 407,591 people have received the first dose, while 203,184 people are fully vaccinated. In the past 24 hours, 7 more people have succumbed to COVID-19, taking the death toll to 1,117. The ministry said the persons were 4 men and 3 women, 6 of whom had pre-existing conditions. Additionally, 232 persons tested positive for COVID-19. Those results were taken from samples between August 1 and August 4. The total number of active positive cases is 5,823. And in related news, at 3:33 p.m. today, Thursday, 82,000 doses of WHO-approved AstraZeneca vaccines arrived in T&T, generously donated by the Government of Canada. Minister of Foreign and CARICOM Affairs, Dr. Amy Brown, posted a video of the arrival of the vaccines at Piarco International Airport to his Facebook page. The donation comes after talks by Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley via direct correspondence with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau earlier this year. Minister Brown noted that this marks the first occasion that Canada has shared COVID-19 vaccines directly with any nation outside of its prior sharing via COVAX. The Foreign and CARICOM Affairs Minister also advised that further progress has been made towards finalization of vaccines from the United States of America through that country's vaccine initiative. A sharp rise in positive COVID-19 cases is being recorded in Tobago. The island's active cases stand at 447, with 2 new recorded deaths, bringing the COVID death toll to 48. As the public continues to raise concerns regarding the daily COVID deaths, County Medical Officer of Health, Dr. TIFFANY HOYTE, in providing the island's clinical update on Thursday, noted that as cases increase, the number of deaths will increase.
We had no deaths in January, February, March, or April reported of this year. In May, when we had 317 new cases reported, we also had 11 deaths. In June, when we had 322 new cases reported, we had 11 deaths. And in July, when we had 610 new cases reported, we had 19 deaths.
There are also 3 COVID patients at the intensive care unit. Acting Medical Chief of Staff Dr. Victor Wheeler informed of plans to ramp up infrastructure at the ICU department.
We are in the process of upgrading track at the Scarborough Regional Hospital at the Fort to add another 7 ICU beds to the capacity with the 5 ICU beds at the COVID facility at Signal Hill. Ventilators have been identified.
And while Health Minister Terence Dialsing indicated that of the 30 Cuban ICU specialist nurses, some would be sent to Tobago, Dr. Wheeler could not indicate when they would be arriving and how many of these nurses would be added to the island's health sector. Friday is the final day for vaccination in Tobago at the newly introduced Shore Park drive-through vaccination site. Acting General Manager, Primary Care Services, Dr. Roxanne Mitchell, says persons have responded well to the vaccination drive-through facility.
We have been given first and second doses at these sites, and the cadre of persons is basically anyone. We have seen a number of persons bringing persons who are physically challenged, persons who are even bedridden, the elderly who cannot come to the health centers. We have seen persons bringing forward their relatives to be vaccinated at this particular site.
At Thursday's health update, Dr. Mitchell indicated that currently there are no plans on the table to extend vaccination administration at that site. Meanwhile, on the northern end of Tobago, at the Mason Hall Health Center, vaccination administration is moving slowly.
Last week, Friday, we had 6 persons availing themselves of the vaccine. Prior to that, we had 5. I think if I haven't looked at the full breakdown for yesterday, but on Tuesday, we had no one availing this system. So that it is going slowly. We are working on the community with regard to bringing persons in from that particular community and environment.
Dr. Mitchell informed that no pre-registration or appointment is required for vaccination across sites on the island.